This video is to help you download the sample source code from the book so you can use it for practice. I highly recommend that you download the listings in your textbook so you can use it to practice. For example, if you go in your textbook in chapter 1, uh, go here to a sample program. Okay. You can see here that they have the listing 1.1 welcome.java and they have a sample program. Instead of, you can type this for practice, but also if you go in the homework where in the item number 3 I ask you to download the sample source code, you can see that they have all the source code as one compressed file. So you can click in here, it will download a huge file, which actually I'm downloading down here, and then all the listings will be there. So you're gonna see, for example, like welcome.java in the zip file. You will need to download it and open the file, extract all the files, and you will have it then in your Windows Explorer, something like this, like welcome, and you can see that is a Java file. Okay, so how do I bring this file once you download it into your computer into Eclipse? So I'm just gonna go back to Eclipse, and one thing that you can do to organize everything is to create a project. Once you download Eclipse here in the Package Explorer, you can create a new project. So I'm gonna go to File, New, Java Project. I'm gonna call this like Book Sample Files. This is what I'm gonna put everything. Okay. So I'm gonna click on Finish. So now this creates a project for me. Inside this project, you can dump all the files in here. So you can see here I created a source folder called chapter 1. I will delete it and then just do it again so you can see how I did this. So in here I'm gonna put all my chapter 1 sample files. So I'm gonna click on book sample files, right click, new, and then a source folder. Right, it needs to be a source folder, not a folder, because that way Java can recognize the path where it needs to locate the file so it can be compiled. So I'm gonna call this one like chapter 1. Okay, no spaces. Click on finish. Now I have a source folder. So I'm gonna move this to the left side of the screen. So now I can just take this file, left click, hold, and drag it, move it to chapter 1, and then will ask me to copy the files. I'll say yes. And then now when I expand this folder, you can see that the file is here. So now I can double click and I can play with it. I can change things, see how things work. So for example, if I run it, it will say welcome to Java, which is fine. Then you can say, well, let me try different things. I'm just gonna put my name here between quotes and see what happens. Gonna run it again. Nice. uh, what about if I add a second line? So I'm gonna copy this line, I'm gonna paste it, and then I'm just gonna put here it's awesome, because I believe I am and you should too, that you are, for example, and then everything works, right? And you see the way you spend an hour, 2 hours playing around with code, changing things, and then will help you, right? So this is how you can bring code from the textbook into Eclipse so you can practice. The more you practice, the more you play with things, the more you get used to it. That's the one of the beauties about programming. I hope this video helps.